Okay, so real talk, I suck at dieting. So I'm just going to tell you what my neurologist actually suggested I try to help with my long COVID symptoms. Let's get into it. Okay, so today I'm coming at you live from the hospital parking lot where I spend way too much time as a COVID long hauler. But I want to talk about 5 things that my neurologist recommended I do to help with my COVID headaches and just the hyper-inflammatory response my body is having to getting the COVID virus a year ago. The first thing she talked about, not a big deal for me because I'm not a big drinker anyway, was to eliminate or decrease the amount of alcohol that I drink. Now I know that for me personally, red wine and my body just don't go together because I think they're bisulfites, tend to like trigger headaches and things like that. So I don't drink it anyway. So that's not really a big thing. But the second thing that she recommended, was that I get rid of or decrease gluten. And gluten basically is anything that is found in anything that's made with wheat products. So that's bread and cakes and cookies and all the really good stuff that are free flowing during the holiday season. Things that I love consuming, things that I love that are comforting to me. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to cut that out for a little bit. And so I have been able to do that for the most part. There are, some things that I have indulged in and I've definitely paid for it because, the pain in my hands or the pain in my feet, basically flares up. So I've definitely noticed a correlation between those two things, and different people have mentioned in the comment section on my other videos, hey, look at, getting rid of gluten in your diet. That's something that people have had success with. My neurologist actually concurs. The third thing, looking down at my notes, that she talked about was getting rid of sugar. That was really hard too because I'm a chai drinker and I love putting sugar in my chai. Who doesn't? So I've had to switch to, other sweeteners like monk fruit, and I've done agave. I don't think you're supposed to do agave, but I've done it. And so like looking at ways to reduce or eliminate, especially white sugar, refined sugar from my diet has been something that I've been doing, and I've seen some really good success with. The fourth thing she recommended was to increase protein, specifically consuming fatty fish like salmon, tuna, mackerel, sardines, that type of thing, which I tend to be a pescatarian and eat a lot of fish anyway, so that wasn't a really hard thing for me. My issue is that I've lost my appetite, so I actually have to make sure that I eat some sort of protein, especially in the form of fatty fish, at least once a day. Other times, I just supplement that with protein shakes. The fifth thing that she recommended was to drink a lot of water. That's something that living here in Colorado is always on our radar. I feel like if you're not somebody that's like walking around with the good old, water bottle, I don't know. I don't know how you do it because I think I have at least 3 in my car and about 5 at home. So consuming water, making sure that I'm increasing my water intake and just flushing all the things out of my body was also something that she recommended. The sixth thing was something that I was already doing. So I take antihistamines on a regular basis because I have seasonal allergies. So she tried to get me to switch from Allegra to Zyrtec just to see if it helped with the fatigue. Allegra did nothing for me. So I had to switch back to Zyrtec, and I seem to be doing a lot better with that. And then the other thing that I've seen kind of on, some of the research that I've looked at as far as anti-inflammatory diets and things like that goes, or even post-COVID diets, or not diets, but post-COVID eating to kind of help with symptoms, is reducing caffeine. Your girl likes chai. I really like masala chai. And so that's been hard too, but I've been working on it. So instead of drinking a cup of chai every day, I've tried to do every other day and then kind of stretch it out a little bit farther. So those are the things I'm working on. I will put some links in the description down below to just some resources to help you if this is something that you're interested in checking out. And I think that's it. So my 3 things that I'm grateful for, I would say my vehicle. I absolutely love being able to drive around town safely and not have to worry about any kind of maintenance stuff. Number 2, of course, is my employer. They're just amazing and have been amazing during some really rough weeks. And then number 3, I would say is getting to spend time with really good friends. I got to do that today, and it's always a blessing. So with that, I'm going to say, have a great rest of your day. I hope that I see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll catch you later.